This is pretty cool news. OpenAI literally just dropped their first open weight, open source model. It's literally in their name, so I'm glad that they've finally done it. If you already know what this model is and how you can get the most out of open source models, then I'd skip to this part in the video and I'll show you how to set it up locally on Ollama or LM Studio. If you don't know what it is, I'm going to cover some of the positives, negatives, so that you know how to actually get the most out of running an open source model on your own laptop. So in terms of what actually happened, OpenAI dropped these two models, GPT OSS 120B and GPT OSS 20B. I don't know who comes up with the names. These people need to be fired. They're always horrible. But thankfully, the models are not horrible and it's open source. So what that means is you essentially download the entire AI brain or the neural network weighting of these AI models, so you can fine tune them and run them locally on your machine completely for free. Now, the reason people love open source models is because, one, it's free, but also your data is completely safe on your own machine. Like, you're not calling the OpenAI servers like you'd be on ChatGPT. It's running all from your local machine. However, there's always going to be drawbacks, right? Like if you're running this 120B model here, this is obviously the higher end model. You're going to need around 80 gigabytes of RAM and around 65 gigabytes of storage. So most people aren't going to have that. You require quite a high-end laptop or PC to be able to run this. Otherwise, you could use this 20B model here, which is a bit lower in terms of its performance, kind of comparative to O1 Mini. And that requires around 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I think it was around 12 gigabytes of storage. So for my laptop, it runs completely fine. I have 48 gigabytes of RAM and I'm running the M4 Pro, so I have a lot of storage as well. It's actually really fast on my machine and it will be really fast for a majority of people, but these are things to keep in mind when you're looking at these models here. Oh, and by the way, you can actually try out these models on your machine right now without downloading it locally. Just scroll to the bottom of this website. This is just the OpenAI website. I'll leave a link to it in the description below and you can go try it now. So you click on that. You can try out the 120B model or the 20B model. This is just a demo, obviously. When you pop up here, it's going to pop up with a window basically saying, do you want to show reasoning or not? You can turn that off or on. I always like to see the reasoning just because I think it's cool. But let's just try out a different prompt. So how many R's are in strawberry? It's a pretty common question to ask AI. It's going to think for a couple seconds and you can see that it gets it correct. I can do the same for this model here. How many R's in strawberry? And hopefully it's correct as well. Okay, cool. Both models are correct, which is nice. For most people, you're not going to be able to download the 120B model unless you have a very spec'd out computer or data center even. But for us, most of us are going to be able to download this 20B model. So we're just going to click on this download button and it's going to pop up some different options here. You got Hugging Face, Ollama, and LM Studio. For this video, I'm just going to demo Ollama and LM Studio. They're both really, really simple to do. Ollama is probably the easiest to do. Hugging Face, I can do it in a different video if you guys are really keen on me doing that as well. But what we're going to do is just go download Ollama if you don't have it already. So I'm going to go to the website. You can either do Mac OS, Linux, or Windows. I'm going to download it for Mac OS. Once it's all downloaded, I'm just going to put in my applications and then open it up. So this is what the Ollama window is going to look like when you first download it. You can go down to the bottom here and click this little drop down. As you'll see, the models are already loaded into here. Same with DeepSeek or Gemma or Quinn models. You can have a play around with all of these, but I'm just going to click on the 20 billion parameter model. And what's interesting is that even though it looks like it's installed right now, it's not actually installed. All you need to do is just type something in. So I'm just going to go hi, and it should start downloading the model like this. So finally, the model downloaded for me. It actually took quite a while because my Wi-Fi is really bad at the moment, but I can just use this chat interface as normal. So I could say, how many R's in the word strawberry, and enter that as normal. It's going to have a think because it's a reasoning model, and hopefully it comes up with the right answer here. So what does it say? The word strawberry contains 3 R's, which is correct. Something to note here is that this training data has a knowledge cutoff date. I don't know what that knowledge cutoff date is. No one does at the moment because it's not been released. However, I would assume it's quite recent as the model is so strong. However, Ollama does have this web search functionality here. So you can go down to the bottom here and toggle on this web search. And what this does is it allows you to query the web like you would with ChatGPT or Claude or any other service. So I could say something like, how is company XYZ doing? And what it's going to do is take my search query, run it against a search engine, and then return back the results. So in terms of privacy, your local files, your conversations stay on your local machine. they don't get taken to the internet. Only your search query does, so it is relatively safe. Obviously, just don't search anything that you wouldn't search on the internet, because that's going to be unsafe anyway. It is really that simple on Ollama. We can also do it on LM Studio. What you're going to do is go back to this GPT OSS website, click on LM Studio, and what you're going to need to do is download the LM Studio CLI and also the LM Studio app. So if you haven't downloaded the app before, all you're going to do is just click download up here, choose whatever you need, Windows, Linux, Mac OS. I've already downloaded this on machine, but you will need to download this app before you can actually get started. Once you've downloaded the app, all you're going to do is copy the command that runs on your operating system, so either Mac OS, Linux, or Windows. I'm on Mac OS, so I'm going to copy this command, and all I'm going to do is go fire up my terminal, and I'm going to paste this command in here. So now I have the LM Studio CLI installed, and I'm actually going to go back to this website here, go GPT OSS. I'm going to copy this in, and I'm going to paste this into the CLI as well. So now what it's going to do is essentially download that model like we did before. Make sure in the CLI that you accept the download, just click yes, and it's going to go ahead and download the app. My Wi-Fi is really slow, so I'm going to see you back in a while. All right, so the download is complete, and in case you're thinking, whoa, the camera looks different, the lighting looks different, his hair looks different, that's because it's been about 6 hours and the download took incredibly long. I don't know what's happening, but we've just moved into a new office and the Wi-Fi is really, really bad. But anyway, continuing on with the video, now that it's downloaded, I can then go to the LM Studio app, and if I go to this Discovery tab here, it should be the number one right here, OpenAI GPT OSS 20B, and I can just go use in chat. So now I can go, how many R's in the word strawberry? And I can hit enter. And just like normal, it's going to start thinking. As you can see at the bottom here, you can see how much RAM it's using. You can also see the CPU usage. Of course, it's going to spike when it's actually running it. And you can see it gave me the right answer now. And you can just use it completely as normal. It's literally that simple. It's super easy, and you can get it set up really, really quickly. As always, I definitely recommend checking out our projects if you haven't already. There is a ton of AI and machine learning ones. If you haven't done this prompt engineering project, you definitely should. I recommend everyone do it, and it's completely free. But there's AI and machine learning projects. There's one on DeepSeek, AI agents, workflows, Amazon Lex chatbots. There's also DevOps, security, a lot of different projects. And you get documentation that you can actually add to your own portfolio. That looks like this. It's super, super clean and easy, and it shows that you actually are documenting your work, which recruiters are really looking out for. As you do these type of projects or you do these type of installs, if you're wanting to showcase this to recruiters, you definitely have to document your work, and it's super valuable. As always, make sure to leave any comments down below or questions that you have. Like, subscribe, do all of that cool stuff, and I hope you have an amazing day. I'm gonna go try and fix this Wi-Fi now.